Today I'll be talking about why mental health should be taught in schools. Has anybody ever told you about providing mental health classes to kids in schools can save lives? I will be discussing the benefits of putting mental health classes in the schools at a young age, not only for ways of co-oping with emotions, but also education levels going up and production levels going up as well. My three main a way this speech can relate to a lot of people listening is I feel like a lot of people, no matter who you are, what age you are, who listen to this can benefit from what I'm about to speak on. It can relate to them in many ways, or they can use these tools. Three of the main points I will be using is going to be mindfulness, social and emotional behavior and learning, and then trauma awareness. Some things about mindfulness learning and how that can benefit students is it can reduce levels of stress and increase students' focus ability to want to learn and want to be at school. And it can be taught as a tool that helps students' behavior and not only academic skills, but help them understand their behavior and their skills to use in the academic realm. And one more thing about mindfulness that is very beneficial to these students is mindfulness can help boost students' creativity and skills as well as coping mechanisms. It can help people with coping mechanisms and ways to get around stress throughout the school day. And after talking about that, I want to really roll into how not only can mindfulness, but how mindfulness can help social and emotional awareness and behavior. One big thing about self-awareness and social and emotional learning is self-awareness. Self-awareness involves understanding one's emotions and personal goals and values. And that's a big thing because that's a big thing throughout school, understanding who you are and your emotions. And another big point is self-management. Requires skills of attitude that have abilities to learn and understand people's emotions and behaviors. So you can understand your emotions and behaviors, but you can also regulate and understand anyone else's so you can compare to them. Not compare, but you can compromise with them and understand them on a deeper level. Another thing I want to talk about too after talking about that, and this is like a big one too, I feel like, especially nowadays in this world, is trauma informed practices. And I feel like this can really help people. And this is the thing I really believe should be put in schools is helping be aware of trauma, because people aren't aware of trauma, and that's where a lot of things come from. So this can be a big benefit not only to your family but just the world around us. But putting trauma informed information in schools can not only allow people to reduce stress, as it's been shown, but it can help people co-op with themselves better and also maintain a more energetic level throughout the day and not be so fluctuating sad, because they'll be aware of their trauma and what's going on. Also, number two, if you can put a trauma affected class in the school, it will help the ability for students to engage and focus and be more interested, because they're learning something that can benefit to themselves. And it's not just kind of learning math or learning science. Not everyone's interested. This can bring an interest and a benefit to someone's life that they can see improvement in, no matter who you are, if you're good at math or not. And one more thing about a class informed of trauma is it can give people strategies throughout life on how to co-op with emotions or how to interact with others and their emotions, or how to be aware. Maybe someone else doesn't see some sort of trauma they have in them or sadness, and someone else can be, I wanted to just let you know I think you have this, or just look out. I can help people look out for each other if people are aware of this, and it can only make us have more of a successful future and allow us the opportunity to build closer relationships. And I just feel like it will be more beneficial to everyone in the school to have these three types of classes: mindfulness, social emotional behavior, and trauma, because I feel like these things will allow everyone to understand themselves and allow people to want to try more, get better grades, focus more, be more involved in school activities, and so on. So I hope what I discussed today can benefit and help everyone, and I hope I can, or did, persuade you in some sort of way to where you would maybe want to focus or lash out on trying to get mental health classes in the schools, and instead of driving you away from it, or just kind of you never knew about it and now you do. So I hope that could have benefited you today. Thank you.